Good day, everyone. Welcome to our math class. I am LD Bazandi, your teacher for today. I will be the one to guide and teach you how to master our lesson on factoring trinomials. So sit back, relax, and let's learn mathematics. Our focus for today is factoring trinomials with leading coefficient of 1. But to make sure we stay on track, take a quick look at our goals for today. We're aiming to master identifying factor pairs and writing them in their final factored form with high precision. But before we start our topic discussion, let us have a quick warm-up activity to get our minds ready for the main lesson. Find the factor of this trinomial x squared plus 8x plus 12. So our mission is to find two special integers, and let's call them m and n. These two numbers have to pass a two condition, that when you multiply them, they must equal the last term, which is 12. And when you add them together, they must equal the middle coefficient, which is 8. Now, pause the video and identify the pair. Now that you know how to identify the pair, let's proceed to our topic discussion. Let's learn together how to factor trinomials with leading coefficient of 1. Factoring is simply reversing multiplication. We take a trinomial and break it back down into its original two factors, the binomials, which is the x plus m and x plus n. And today, we're focusing on cases where the first term has a coefficient of 1. To factor this easily, follow this step-by-step guide. First, identify b and c. Find your middle coefficient and your constant term. Second, find your factors. Find two numbers that multiply to give you c and add up to give you b. And lastly, plug them in. Place those numbers into our binomial template, x plus m times x plus n. As you can see in the example, for x squared plus 7x plus 10, our magic pair is 5 and 2 because they multiply to 10 and add to 7. Let's see this in action. Let us apply our steps to this example. First, identify the variables. Our leading coefficient a is 1, our middle coefficient is 7, and our constant term is 10. Now that we have our numbers, let's find that pair. Our goal is to find two numbers, m and n, that multiply to our constant c, which is the 10. Let's look for factors of 10. Our factors of 10 are 1 and 10, or 5 and 2. Both pairs give us 10, but which one will give us our middle term, 7? So the options are, both satisfy the product rule, but only one pair will add up to our b, which is 7. Looking at the factors of 10, 1 and 10 add up to 11, so that's a no. However, 5 and 2 add up exactly to 7. This is our winning pair. With our pair identified as 5 and 2, let's plug them into our factored form. So our final answer is x plus 5 times x plus 2. To be 100% sure of our answer, we can check our work using the FOIL method by multiplying the first, outer, inner, and last terms. If we get back to x squared plus 7x plus 10, we know we've factored it perfectly. First, multiply the first terms, which is x and x. Next, the outer, which is x and 2. Third is the inner, which is 5 and x. Lastly, the last terms, which is 5 and 2. Now, combine the product of each terms. Since 2x and 5x are similar, add the like terms. This gives us 7x. And now merge the unlike terms, which is x squared plus 7x plus 10. And this is our final answer, x squared plus 7x plus 10. Which matches our original trinomial perfectly. Proof that our factoring is correct. Now, it's your turn to solve. Pause the video and solve these trinomials. To wrap up, remember that factoring is just reversing multiplication. To find the right pair, they must multiply to the last term and add to the middle term simultaneously. If it doesn't pass the both condition, it's not the right pair. Finally, always use the FOIL method to double-check your work and ensure your answer is 100% accurate. Thanks for learning with me today. Keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.